The call from the future. Claire's phone buzzed on her desk, interrupting her late-night studying. The hour was creeping past midnight, and she was drowning in textbook pages. She sighed and grabbed the phone, expecting another spam call. The caller ID was strange, unknown. For a moment, she considered letting it go to voicemail, but something compelled her to answer. "Hello," she said, her voice wary. At first, there was only static. Then, a voice emerged, faint but unmistakable. "Claire," the voice said, soft but urgent. Her grip tightened on the phone. "Who is this?" There was a pause. Then the voice spoke again. "It's me. You, from the future." Claire laughed nervously, ready to hang up. "Nice prank, whoever this is." "No, Claire. Listen to me." The voice was sharper now. "You're going to receive an invitation tomorrow. A party. Don't go. Whatever you do, don't go." Her heart raced, but she tried to keep her voice steady. "This is ridiculous. Who are you?" The voice softened, but the urgency remained. "You won't believe me now, but when you get the invitation, you'll remember this call. Please, just don't go." The line went dead before Claire could respond. The next day, Claire couldn't shake the strange call. She replayed it in her mind, trying to convince herself it was just a prank. In the afternoon, her phone buzzed again. This time, it was a text from her friend Lily. "Hey, big party at Mark's place tomorrow night. You're coming, right?" Claire's stomach dropped. The party invitation. Her thoughts raced. Was the call real? How could someone have predicted this? She debated texting back, but she didn't want to seem paranoid. Instead, she decided to wait until the day of the party to decide. The next evening, Claire stood in front of her mirror, staring at her reflection. Part of her wanted to ignore the warning. It was probably just a weird coincidence, right? But something about the voice had stuck with her. Finally, she sent Lily a message. "Sorry, can't make it tonight. Not feeling great." Lily replied almost immediately. "Bummer, let me know if you change your mind." Claire sighed with relief. She turned off her phone and settled onto the couch with a book. Around midnight, Claire's phone buzzed. She picked it up, expecting another message from Lily. Instead, it was a news alert. Breaking. Explosion at local house party leaves several injured. Authorities investigating. Her blood ran cold as she read the headline. The address was Mark's house. Claire dropped her phone, her mind racing. If she had gone, she could have been caught in the explosion. She didn't sleep that night, her thoughts consumed by the mysterious call. Days passed, but Claire couldn't shake the feeling that something bigger was at play. Then, a week later, her phone rang again. The caller ID was the same, unknown. Hesitant, she answered. "Hello?" The static was louder this time, and the voice more strained. "Claire, it's me again. You need to listen carefully." Her throat tightened. "What's going on? Who are you really?" "I don't have time to explain," the voice said. "Something is coming. You have to trust me." "Coming? What do you mean?" The voice faltered, as if struggling to get the words out. "They're watching. Don't." The line went dead. Claire's paranoia grew. She started noticing strange things. Her reflection lingering a moment too long in the mirror, flickers of movement in her peripheral vision, her phone buzzing at odd hours with no messages. One night, she was walking home when she felt it, a presence behind her. She turned quickly, but the street was empty. Her phone buzzed in her pocket. Another call from unknown. Heart pounding, she answered. "They're close," the voice said. "You have to run." "What's happening?" Claire demanded. "Who's after me?" The voice didn't answer. Instead, Claire heard a sound in the background, something heavy, dragging, accompanied by faint whispers. "Run!" the voice shouted. Claire didn't wait. She took off down the street, adrenaline pumping through her veins. Behind her, she heard footsteps, quick and deliberate, closing the distance. She ducked into an alley, her breaths ragged. Her phone buzzed again, but this time, she didn't answer. Instead, she glanced at the screen. The caller ID wasn't unknown anymore. It was her own number. Her heart froze as the phone buzzed in her hand, demanding her attention. The footsteps grew louder, and Claire realized something terrifying. No one was chasing her. The footsteps weren't behind her. They were coming from her phone. The next morning, Claire's friends reported her missing. Her apartment was untouched, her belongings intact. The only clue was her phone, lying on the couch with one final message displayed on the screen: "It's me. Don't trust them." No one ever figured out what happened to Claire. But every few months, someone in her town receives a call from unknown. The voice on the other end always begins the same way: "It's me." You have to listen carefully.
Esse é o DJ Holanda, tá lançando a nova moda.